Hi, how's everybody doing? I am ready. This is girl chat number 2, okay? So, I had a few things on my mind, and I just felt like it was the perfect time for girl chat number 2, honey. Okay? Um, it has been a really crazy week. It's been a crazy past week. Happy holidays to everybody. Thanksgiving just passed. It is December 1st. So happy December. Um, I'm really excited that it's the end of the year. Like, where did the time go? Right? Um, but I'm super excited for the new year for 2025. Like, I just love the new year, even though we all know that the true new year is when springtime comes. That's like the universal or nature's true new year. But I just love new, fresh beginnings. Like, I feel like we all need that, right? A fresh slate. Um, this year was a bit crazy. Had some crazy moments, but it was good. Um, and I overcame it, right? So that's how we have to do. Like, we have to give ourselves pats on the back, right? So, like, how is you guys' this new year? How's like not new year, I'm sorry. How's you guys' year been? See, I told you I'm ready for 2025. Um, no matter how this year went, like I said on Girl Chat number 1, we got to be proud of ourselves that we are showing up every day. We are doing it, girl. We are doing it. Um, even through the tough times, the fact that we're still here, we're still waking up every day, you know, so much gratitude and giving ourselves grace is what it takes, right? And loving on ourselves, congratulating ourselves, telling ourselves that we are doing a good job, right? Um, but yes, so this girl chat, it's gonna be about love, honey. It's gonna be about love and relationships and just like everything that I've been feeling lately. Um, I feel like I probably will be making several videos about relationships because I'm just a relationship girl. And now that like I'm getting older, like I'm 32 and I'll be 33, I am just like prioritizing my relationships, y'all. Like, it is so important when you feel like you have a support system, you have people in your corner that they got your back and you got their back, right? It's just so important. And it's important that we prioritize our relationships in the midst of this crazy world that we live in, where it's easy to be hyper focused on work and bills and how high your credit score is and all this stuff. But honestly, that's just the government or the world's distractions, honey, because what really matters is love and loving on your people. Love on your people, okay? Love who loves you. And if you feel like you aren't loved, you are. You are. I love you. And there's a greater divine energy here that loves each and every one of us and wants the best for all of us. And if it's your personal relationships where you feel like you haven't received the love that you want from your mother, or you not loved by your father, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your wife, or your husband, or whatever, just know that that doesn't define you. Like, other people's actions and the way they treat you does not define who you are. Like, you are love no matter what. And people treat you the way they feel about themselves, really. Like, everybody's just projecting their crap on other people all the time, right? So it's important that we be in healthy environments and just feel safe within our connections with people. And like currently, I'm going through a separation. I'm not saying breakup no more because I'm done with breakups. I feel like I've been dating for too many years. I don't even want to count. And I'm done. I'm done with dating. I'm not using that word no more. I'm done with breakups. I'm not using that term anymore. I am cultivating a real container of love in my life where it's not going to be all these games that people play. I'm done with this whole generation that thinks it's okay to ghost people, block people, ignore people, cheat on people. Just, I'm like, come on now. Let's just be good humans to one another. And dating shouldn't feel like a war. It's just like connecting with people should not feel like a war. It shouldn't be a war zone. It should be very beautiful. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm focused on. Creating the reality that I desire, manifesting the love that is conducive to the woman that I am. And I'm a lover girl. I've always been a lover girl. And I'm not ashamed of that. Like, we live in a world that makes it seem like if you want a relationship or you need love, like, oh, you're dependent or you're desperate or you don't love yourself. No, I love myself, okay? I'm not desperate. I'm not none of those crazy new internet terms or whatever. God made me from love and made me a loving being. And so I'm just made in love and wrapped up in love, honey. So um that's why I'm just like, I'm not going to let external things control how I feel and how I navigate throughout this life. I'm only focused on love, y'all. And that feels good. Like, I'm making my intentions, making my declarations known to the people in my life and to the universe. Okay? And it feels good. I'm taking my power back because I feel like in dating, it can strip you of your power, and I'm done with that. I'm super done. Um, and there's so many rules. People make dating feel like it's like taking an SAT test. I'm done. I'm done. Like, I just want to be myself, be my authentic self. I've done a lot of healing. Given myself a lot of love. Um, I've taken myself on trips out of the country, out of the state. I take myself on dates. I buy myself flowers. I love on me, right? I love getting massages. I love my facials and everything. And outside of those physical things, like, I'm always just pouring good energy into myself, speaking nicely to myself. And I encourage you girls to do the same because I haven't always been this way. It's things I've had to learn over time. Um, but it's just so important that we be kind to ourselves, y'all. And it's so important that we not let this modern day Western culture control how we show up in the world. If you're a lover girl, be a lover girl. Okay? If you live from your heart, keep living from your heart. Don't let people's rudeness or meanness stop you from being who you are. Be authentic and be true to you, honey. So, even like with this separation from this person, like, he's older than me. You know, we had an age gap relationship. And he presented himself to be one way to me. Okay? And then turns out he's not like that. And it's like, that's showing self love to myself to leave that situation alone. I've also shown myself self love by expressing how I feel to him. Because I feel like in this generation, people will make you feel like bad if you call somebody and or text them and say, this is how I feel. No, you got to get that stuff out. I'm not feeling bad. Like, people be having so much, like, ego and so much pride where they feel like they can't really express how they feel to somebody. Like, if I love you, I'm going to say I love you. If you hurt me, I'm going to say you hurt me. Because that keeps my spirit clean. That keeps my chakras clean. That keeps my channel, my aura clean, honey. I can't be all clogged up with all those suppressed emotions and all that. I can't do it. I can't do it, honey. I will let you know how I feel. I'm very authentic, very truthful, and that's something else I encourage y'all to do. I tell everybody I talk to that, like, don't let this world fool you. Put the pride aside, honey. Do what's best for your heart. What your heart tell you to do, do it. Okay? Because that's how you sleep good at night. That's how you stay looking youthful. Keep the wrinkles away. Okay? Keep your mind right and help you focus on your goals. But when you're trying to be just living out of ego and caring about what other people think, I don't. Okay? And it took me a long time to get here. I had to get into my 30s to realize this. You know, I wasn't like this when I was a younger girl. I didn't know how to use my voice. I didn't know how to express myself, and it's still practice. But I thank God where I am now. I'm not where I want to be. Well, I'm not where I used to be. And so I praise myself, okay, for how far I've come. And like, even though, like, I don't like the separation, but I feel like I have to do what's best for me. And literally with him, it was like I was speaking up, being truthful. Like I said, learning how to use my voice. And me being truthful pushed him away. So that's a clear sign from the universe. Like, that's not a part of my tribe. Because if I am being an adult and I'm calmly communicating with you how I feel, and then you're taking the narcissistic approach and making it about you, that's not cool. And all I'm asking is for your compassion and for you to be a good listening ear. And let's work through this. Like, real true love is about staying true long term. Okay? Like, even in the Bible, like, it's not even based on religion, but even in the Bible, love is described as being patient, being kind, not holding record of each other's faults. And that's in all ancient texts. The Bible is just ancient texts, like the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Tao Ching. Everything is just giving us old wisdom. It's ancient wisdom. And so that's the kind of love I want. A love that's patient and kind and hot and steamy and passionate, right? Like, that's what everybody desires. We all deserve to be loved the way we need to be loved. So, yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to stay in the hurt of it. Like, at first, it was like hurting me, and I'm just doing my self care, doing my self love, and just trying to focus on attracting a higher love into my life because I know that's what the universe has for me. And I'm approaching love and connection in a different way. Like I said, I'm not a part of this whole Western thing of just dating, serial dating, ghosting, blocking, whatever. No, I'm all about being in a real commitment with my person and being with my soulmate. And I'm also just taking a different approach to like the kind of person I think I can date. Like, I don't care what nobody think. Like, even with him, like I said, he's older than me. And it's a big age gap. So I'm like I would even tell you girls, like, if you find love That's a blessing. I don't care if it's the same sex, you a woman, you find love in a woman. I don't care if the person is much older than you, much younger than you. I don't care. Real true love has no limitations. Love is love, and it's a blessing. It is a blessing to experience the power of love in the presence of love. Okay? So, I'm just seeing like things in a different light. I'm like, I'm a free spirit, and I'm like, however love shows up for me, that's how I'm gonna receive it. I'm like, my heart is open, and yeah, I'm just gonna receive it. However love shows up for me, I'm ready. Whoever my person is, no limitations. I already love you. I already love you. So, and I know they already love me because before you meet your soulmate, you've already met that person before many times, many lifetimes, and it's many lifetimes to come to spend with that person. I'm a true believer in that. So, yeah, girls, like, what is your experience with relationships? And I'm cutting out the word dating, so I would say relationships and connecting with other humans, with other souls in a romantic way. I want to know about your romantic experiences. How are you feeling right now, connecting romantically in this modern day age? And we're going to keep talking about this because I want to try to document in some kind of way, like how this looks for me, taking on love in a new way. Um, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you girls and hanging out again for Girl Chat number 3. Um, I love you all. Peace